Hello, everyone. We are live with City States of Klovisa, semicolon, colon, dash, the God War. Welcome, Raid team members. How's it going?
Going good, Bob.
Nice. We do not have Eric nor CK again this week, but it is what it is. No big deal. They just owe a lot of recaps. Those recaps, guys, are just getting out of hand. So tell me, how's everyone's week? What'd you all do? I know Devin got a tattoo.
He did.
Show it. Oh my god, it's beautiful.
You got the it's a Chinese word for soup.
It's a Jewish star, but yeah.
Yeah, the Star of David.
Yeah, Star of David.
The Star of Soup?
Oof.
The Star of what?
Soup,
Star-
he said.
Did you get that in the soup store?
What?
Why are you buying tattoos at the soup store?
I mean,
I don't think I get this meme. I'm really confused.
one
I
man.
know John does.
You know what they say? One man's Star of David is another man's can of soup. In another,
Yeah, true.
another
Yeah, you know?
The common saying.
I don't know where we're going with this anymore.
Neither do I. I've literally lost trails on this. John, please make the
If you get
You
it,
want some
get
help?
it.
I can throw you a bone if you want.
Do we need Gibby to palate cleanse with another Raid Shadow?
No,
Legend?
we don't. I want to ask Brandon, how was your Chicago deep dish pizza I saw you eating while we were doing camp setup?
Oh my god. Oh, I'm not-
Was it the same kind, or did you get a different pizza?
So actually, yesterday's was a different one. That one was. It said green peppers on it. It was all jalapenos.
Oh,
And-
no.
Oh.
By definition, green and pepper.
Those are-
That's why I didn't get mad. I actually I was upset in the beginning. I'm like, you know what? It's green and it's a pepper. They're not lying, and I'm a little annoyed. However, I did eat it,
Yeah.
and I devoured it, and there was some regret
Mm-hmm.
for the ending, but the very beginning, no. And today is like just heavenly. I cannot emphasize that enough.
Nice.
Yeah, since we leave Friday and we're moving from Chicago to Michigan, I need to get
again?
Huh?
You're moving again?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Good luck.
No. It's the whole gypsy
Yeah.
life.
Life has many highways, Ed boy. That's what Ed and Eddie taught me.
It's true. Hashtag facts.
Gibby.
Hashtag facts.
How you doing?
Yeah. Well, you know, John, I have been playing a new game recently.
Oh, yeah? Wait, does
Yeah.
it have a physical box?
He's gonna do it, John.
What?
I saw you, like, reaching for something.
No. This is my giant 2-liter soda that I bought for $1.29 at Walmart, which you too can buy. Okay, I'll stop. I'll cut myself off before you do.
What game have you been playing, Gibby?
I have been playing a fun little game called Phasmophobia,
Ah. Phasmophobia
And
is fun.
and I'm really,
Oh, fuck.
really
October's
sad.
almost over.
I know. I'm really sad because I wanted to get into the Dark Tide beta, but I was just too late.
Yeah.
I have the game pre-ordered, and I'm super excited for when it comes out.
Hell
and I'm
yeah.
probably gonna play it, but
Dude, me and Eric from, Thursday team, Disco team, we're gonna be playing it.
oh hell yeah!
So, join in on that one. Dark
That's
Tide's
so
sick.
I'm gonna be playing that game too.
You're gonna be playing Dark Tide?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were into first-person shooters.
Yeah.
Based. We may have a team going. Rumble Roar, also known as Nick, also known as Chad. How are you?
Doing well. Yourself?
I'm okay.
Awkwardly looks at chat.
Yeah, I see the subs. You're a beautiful guy who doesn't want me to kill his character. However, I'm gonna need a bit more to ensure. No, just ask for a bribe before I even kill your character. Feels good.
It's called being America. Capitalism.
True. Has it really been 18 months, Nick, since we met each other?
No, it's been longer because this is when I started subbing to you,
True. Well, okay.
which is not long after I started playing, but still.
It's true.
It's been longer than 18 months, John.
It sure has. Guys! We're in the home stretch.
Stretch.
Fuck you. 4-ish months are left until we reach our 2-year anniversary, where we plan to end this campaign. I hope you guys are excited as we enter the last set of arcs for our characters, for our campaign, and come to some sort of conclusion for the God War. Let's get into it. What happened last week?
Great question, John.
Yeah, I think Brandon owes us... I think he owes us several recaps. He's been hiding.
Gibby owes it. He wasn't here last week.
No, wait. We're bullying Devin still, aren't we? Devin, what happened last week?
Huh? Fuck.
I'm sorry.
I definitely know what happened last week, John, because I was here.
So sorry, Devin.
100%. So, we were in Maelstrom.
Before so good?
We met Eric's new character.
Mhm.
He was the friend of my uncle. And then we carried out our devious plot against my dad. Because fuck him. He's an asshole. So we tied him up. And we were like, yo, you were a terrible father. And he was like, looked at the rest of my party and was like, hey, beat up my dipshit son. Please. And they were like, okay, why not? Fuck him. And so they did, and they all attacked me. And I barely got out with my life.
Oh.
And then my dad was like, okay, here's the info you want to know. That dumb fuck, Prince, is in Mystere. And we're like, okay, well, we still need a way to get in there. So we contacted the League of Assassins inside Maelstrom. And to capture the delegate to Mystere.
Yes.
And they're like, okay, we'll do it, but we need money. And we're like, shit, we don't have money. And then Syl came to the rescue with the fanny pack, willing to trade it in for the delegate. And so we traded to them. They're like, actually, we already have the delegate, so you can just kind of talk to him, I guess, because he gave us the fanny pack. And we're like, oh, okay. And so we talked to him, and he gave us a little letter, and he's like, yeah, the only way to get to Mystere is kind of wander there. So yeah, just start wandering, and maybe you'll get there, maybe you won't. And we're like, alright, that sounds good enough to me. And so we start walking towards Mystere. And then we realize, wait, we probably should have grabbed rations and like been ready for this, but whatever, it's probably fine. And we just start walking there, hoping for the best.
You know what my favorite part was?
Which part?
My favorite part was when we had the two guys who were talking to the delegate who had already spoken with the prince, because the prince had tried to speak with the delegate, the person that we're going after, and we didn't ask about the prince a single time. We could have asked him anything about the prince, what he wants, where he's going, why he wants to be in Mystere, how he could have found his way into Mystere, who was with him, what stops he wanted to make. But
well, we
nah.
did ask if he made it there, and the delegate said he didn't know.
Yeah, you know, the one question that like has a clear, obvious answer that we already knew. Yeah, that was my favorite part.
Favorite part was Argyle, the manservant. I don't know about you guys.
True. I miss Argyle. I love that dude.
Yeah, we need to change.org to bring Argyle back.
He's coming
True.
back.
So, I don't know if this is intentional, but you are blending in with the void behind you. And I can barely see you, bro.
I can see you, and that's what turns it on.
You're like in my walls right now.
Oh
man.
god, he's so
you're-
white.
He's so beautiful. What are you talking about? I can see his beautiful hair now.
In a little man bun.
Well, guys, I think we're forgetting how our session ended, because on the 21st of Spring Shifting, also known as Fantasy March,
An angel appeared, and then someone summoned Jerome, and I definitely didn't fall asleep because I watched the VOD.
nice. You totally fell asleep. But
I did, but I was still playing with my beard. It was weird.
yeah, it was.
Go watch the VOD.
Oh. Well, John's going to drag us to a battle map now so that we can resolve this conflict that you are now in. Just give me 1 second to reposition you guys in the center of the map, because John is tired of people humping the corner of his battle map. Corner camping.
What?
We focus
Corner
in.
camping.
On our players. Some of them are more injured than others. Why are some of them more injured than others? Why is
God,
Rarick
I
at
was
39 hit points?
Because I got attacked by my party members.
Perfect.
Because he hasn't been using his short rests that we've been getting every single day.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Wait, we've been getting short rest every single day?
That's
That's
how
what
short rests work.
are!
Fuck.
Hey,
Can I...
that was last
Too
episode.
late
Fell
now,
asleep.
buddy. What are spending hit dice?
uh,
We are entering
Literally-
battle. Everyone click your token and roll for initiative. I will be rolling for Leishtung and Rarick. The rest of
Wait.
you, though, need to understand that you are in a wheat
Oh, fuck.
field. There is a small
sorry.
ankle-deep stream that you were fixing to ford when an angelic being flew overhead, realized there were people walking in the middle of nowhere, went to go help them, asking if they need anything, when suddenly a demon that is known to him as a traitor as fuck... why is there now a yellow line here? Get out of here, yellow line. Was summoned by you all. So now it's time to throw down. We are going to see if you one-shot it before it summons help.
Can I just say I wouldn't be in the front?
Yeah, you guys can reposition yourselves a little bit here. You must be within this cube that I'm drawing.
Okay,
Reposition
put me in the
yourselves.
corner.
Hey, get out of the corner, Devin!
You said I can read.
It's in the cube.
It's in the queue.
Alrighty. Okay, let's just go ahead and Leishtung calls out, "I challenge you, demon!" Or something of the like. The demon gets to roll for initiative. He'll save that one. Okay, descending order. Stormrunt, you are first to act. It is 50 feet in the air. Jerome's head is by Sill's ankle. And he shouts out, "Kill it before it kills me!"
I'm gonna equip my short bow. I think. Yes, I will. And then I'm going to bonus action, steady aim. And then I'm gonna do the thing that I always do.
Be a coward.
Because it's too far away for me to hit it.
Okay.
And I have to refresh because my roll 20 is fucked and I can't actually click the damage.
Uh-oh. It's fine. I have to get everyone else's character sheets up as well.
Malfa.
Leishtung, Ricorus, Mortal Ascended.
There we go. 22 damage.
22 damage. This is from a regular short bow?
Yep.
Okay. That gets chunked. Wait. Yes, it is resistant to it, not immune. So you do deal some damage to it. Chad!
It's in the air by 50 feet, you said?
It's 50 feet in the air. Can you jump 50 feet to punch it?
Let me pull up the handy D&D jump calculator.
I think the answer is no.
The answer
I think
is
I can.
probably no.
This chat is like Goku.
50 feet is quite high.
Yeah, if I activate my boots, I get long strider, jump, and freedom of movement, so it's a thing, right?
Long strider increases your speed by 10. Freedom of movement does nothing for you here.
Yeah, freedom of movement prevents you from going through difficult terrain and making it normal.
Your jump is based off your strength, not your movement.
How tall am I?
You would need boots of springing and striding just to get to 30 feet.
Chad will...
Or if a jump spell, or if a levitate spell, or if a fly spell.
Chad's gonna push up 30 feet, get within it, and ready in action to pummel the ever-loving shit out of it if it gets anywhere within reach of him. I still have 30 feet of movement, so I'm like readying a jump, I guess. Is that too many things? Readying a jump to attack him?
If you want to ready an action to attack the angel if it gets within range, you can do that.
Chad will be waiting.
Okay, Rarick, the lightning man himself.
Yep, I am going to... so he's 50 feet in the air, right? I'm gonna...
50 feet.
Be casting a spell, which will let me... I believe it's this one. Nope, that's the wrong one. This one. Yeah. So I fly 10 feet up as I'm casting the spell. I can do it before or after the spell.
Okay.
And I will be casting Lightning Bolt on it.
Okay. It will make a dexterity saving throw. Failing hard and suffering lightning damage.
That's actually 27 because the 1 gets turned to a 2 because my elemental adept.
Alright.
Also, if it's resistant, it's not resistant anymore.
It is not resistant.
Cool.
You send a lightning bolt out, shocking it. And then you fall? 10 feet?
Doesn't say. Just says I can fly 10 feet in the air.
Yeah, but you have to end your turn on the ground.
Okay, can I go back down?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You go up and then down. You didn't need to activate. I don't know why you did. Was it? There was a more meaningful reason why.
Well, yeah, I thought, like, because the lightning bolt goes kind of through my party members, I didn't think if, like, because of the angle, it might accidentally hit them.
Nah, it's 50 feet in the air. You just aim up and...
That's it.
The lightning sparks. For a brief moment, everyone is blinded as this thing ascends, going up 30 feet to 80. I don't know if anyone can even see those numbers. You have to really zoom in to see it. And then 80 feet up, it will summon its allies. It shouts out in words of power in a language none of you speak, as entities, spiritual in form, begin to manifest. Mr. Chad, although you wanted to use your reaction to hit the angel, I am not going to stop you from punching this ghost that has suddenly appeared. Made of many mouths, swirling with a pink, vibrant energy that light sort of condenses around. This thing looks at you as if it is about to scream. And these guys will all share initiative for simplicity's sake.
That's gonna be a miss.
That is a miss. Man, I just rolled a natural 20 and a natural 1 for initiative. I feel kind of sad. Okay. That was that, guys. He flies up. He uses his action. Does he have any cool bonus actions he can do? No. Okay, Leishtung Dogboy goes, and he is going to look at this guy, this ghostly knight, clad in plate mail, drawing an ethereal greatsword. He draws his own longsword rages and charges in. And since he's a barbarian, he gets to attack twice. Yeah, it's fine. Whee! Charging in. Onto the knight, he will swing. The 29 and 26 will both hit. I don't know why it's auto-rolling damage, but whatever. 15 and then 12. Okay. Rikoris gets to go as John continues to play D&D by himself. I think he is an archer. I love how he makes this new character. Does not get in a single engagement with it, and then he left.
He's a fighter who doesn't get to fight.
Indeed. He's got a longbow. He has fighting style archery. He's got action surge. He's got arrows. And he, of course, is a battle master, so he gets to add damage dice. Well, you know what? He's got this wonderful thing called trip attack, and I don't suppose he's gonna waste time. Eric's a power gamer. He's gonna shoot the angel and try to trip attack him 4 times to make him fall to the ground.
Holy shit.
1! That will hit. He will use a dice to do damage at a 1d8. Oh my god. That's max damage. I'm killing my own monsters. 19. What's 19 halved? 9?
9.
That'd be 10. Yeah, 9. If we're running down.
9.5.
9. A strength save
we're
must be
running down.
made.
Oh my god.
That's a fail. He's gonna fall and suffer 86.
Get fucked.
Make a
my
dex
God.
save, Chad.
This is literally all Chad does.
Good. You critically fail. The angel falls on you. You suffer all 19 damage as well.
Hang on. Hang on.
Bro, can you get advantage somehow to not roll nat 1? That doesn't matter.
That was worth a shot. Alright. 19 damage.
Alrighty, the angel is on the ground, prone, goes oof. Rikoris looks at the ghost next to Chad. Chad is now prone as well, with just a giant monster on top of him. He has to make some targets. He's going to shoot the ghost next to Chad. That seems the most optimal for Rikoris here. 1, 2, 3. All of those will hit the monster. I need to look up the stat block to see if it's immune. It is not immune. 9, 8, 12.
29.
29 halved is 14.
Yep.
15. Wouldn't it be? No,
Nope.
29 is...
Round down.
14.5.
14
Alrighty, that is Rikoris, his action surge as well. He might not have used it in this case, but I'm using it because I said I would do it. And he has gone down to 14 arrows. Okay, Sil, it's finally your turn. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I huge fan right now of what you just did. Yeah, I needed that. Let's see. God would want to die for the greater good.
I don't know if that would be the case.
What he would want. He told me that.
You hear from the other side of the angel.
Alright. I guess we'll try to save him a little bit. I don't know. But we're going to cast where are you? Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna have to pull it from here. 5th level.
Okay, I'm so...
And we're gonna
Ooh.
blind everybody.
When you
Not
cast a
everybody,
spell using a
offset.
3rd or higher level, you can target 1 additional creature for every level above 2nd. You're casting at 5th level, so that's 3 additional targets.
Yeah.
Who are you targeting?
I figured it would be like the one that's right north of me, and then the angel purple guy, and then if possible, this dude too.
So these 3? Or these 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so not the ghost.
No.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. This line tells me nothing because the ghost is within it as well. Alrighty, blindness, deafness, saves coming up. Can my ghost get blinded? That is the question. They sure can. This is a con save?
Yes.
Okay, this are the 2 ghosts from our champion spirits. This guy would normally fail, but he is going to choose to be indomitable and roll again. Reroll it. Alright, he will still fail. This ghost is blinded. Somehow you managed to blind a ghost, which is interesting, but we shall question that later. It's a 5th level spell. That should do it. This mortal ascended will make his constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Oh my god, he fucking sucks.
And he will choose to use his 1 legendary resistance to ignore it. Okay, because he still wants to see. Yeah, you burned his 1 save. Champion spirits get to go. They move forward in quick order to defend their friend. I'm not going to say he's going to be able to notice Chad due to the large winged nature of a being that fell directly on top of him. So he is instead going to rush up to Runt and fuck his day. Runt, it is time to get absolutely shit curbed and shit stomped. Are you ready?
Attack me at disadvantage, bitch.
Why is it a disadvantage?
Because that one's blind.
Oh, that's fine. He gets to make 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3.
All of those miss.
Wow, it's gonna action surge and do it again.
Do it, bitch.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. That's
Do all
fine.
those hit?
No.
Which one
Actually,
doesn't
wait.
hit?
Oh, wait, no, never mind, yeah. I thought I
1,
could maybe get away with one of those.
2, 3.
I will uncanny dodge the last one.
Good, because I wouldn't let you do the first 2 anyway.
Yikers. That first one turned out okay.
It will then make its save at the end of a turn to see if it is still blinded, which it is not anymore.
Well.
Okay. This one goes and just faces off with Lei Sheng, since they go at the same time. 1, 2, 3! Normal only. That is just 2 hits, it looks like. 8 and 19. Half due to raging is 4, plus 8 is 12. Doing quick math. Somehow Lei Sheng's went into the millions of HP. I don't... What? Hang on.
A lot of HP.
Bada bing, bada boom, he's invincible, baby.
9,000.
Okay. There we go.
Good thing I'm indestructible.
I'm not sure about that one. Alrighty, it is time for the Shadow Spirits who come into play now. We're going to start with the guy in the back who gently floats on over down here. It's quite, this guy, he might be a weird thing just made out of mouths and whatnot, but he's kind of quiet. And you're like, oh, this guy's just gently coasting along the ground. When it gets to choose 3 creatures, it must see. Or does it want to do its AoE? Yeah, it's going to do its AoE. Everyone within 30 creatures of its choice, it will choose to attempt to stun you. Uh-oh, I just tabbed out. I think Chad's the only one that it won't be able to try to stun here. So everyone, give me DC 14 Wisdom saves, except for Chad. Good.
I think I might get knocked out, regardless. If it's 12 damage, unless you haven't rolled. Oh, wait,
I
never
just
mind.
rolled the
could.
damage. I have not programmed them to
roll.
auto-roll damage in their attacks.
Can I wait? Oh no, I'm fucked.
Okay. You
What is it? Is it a wisdom
two are
save?
stunned. Rarick, please go ahead
Well, I'm
and...
Oh, wait.
Not rare.
Oh,
I
wait,
need
never mind.
Ricorous.
I don't. Never mind.
Okay. Ricorous will make his wisdom save. He will choose to be indomitable because this looks kind of bad. He's just going to re-roll it real quick. Getting a critical, so Ricorous is still up. Leishtung is berserking. Does he have anything that lets him ignore this? I know some barbarians get to ignore certain psychic things, but I don't think he is the barbarian that does that. No, he just says brutal critical and Spirit Walker.
Totem that has it, and Ancestor.
Yeah, he's a special kind of totem. Alright, he will make his wisdom save. Passing miraculously. Anyone who
-1.
failed takes the full 8 psychic damage. Anyone who passed suffers half, so Ricorous will suffer 4. Leishtung will suffer 4.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Is Runt down?
Yep, I took 50 damage in one turn. I'm down.
Good. Right, make me a death save.
Okay.
20.
That is a success. Chad, you are prone under a metal angel. What? You both are technically prone?
Is this a situation I can, like, scramble out from under him, stand up, and beat his ass? Or am I stuck here and I need to beat his ass while he's on top of me?
Give me a athletics check to push him off real quick.
That struggles.
Do you want the DC
Athletics
first
checks.
before you roll?
No, Chad's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Was that an action?
That is not an action. That was just part of your movement. You are still
Okay.
prone,
I'll
and just
suffer a
kind
whole
of
bunch of
pinned
movement.
right now under this thing.
Also, for reference, I have disadvantage on ability checks because I have 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay. Then the 7 is definitely a fail. This guy is
Ooh.
prone too, so your your disadvantages sort of cancel out here. Because he's prone, that give you advantage, but you're prone.
So what you're saying is if I stun him, I have natural cover.
Essentially, yeah.
Done. I'm going to attack him.
Oh, I forgot to do a ghost. It's fine. This one's...
I wonder if
okay.
it's at advantage since you're so close.
A 12 is a miss. Advantage, disadvantage always cancel out, Bran.
Oh, it was a joke because he was on top of him.
The 9 will hit. I think you have the thing that lets you ignore resistances, right?
Oh, John, I have so much more than that.
Okay.
Chad's gotten stronger.
Yeah, but do your stuff.
Stunning strike,
see. Yeah. With an attack that deals bludgeoning damage, you can move it 5 feet. Is there anything against large creatures?
No.
John.
There's no more than one size larger than you. This guy is size large for the purposes of his token. I know he looks bigger, but that's because the token itself is misproportioned due to the art asset. So yeah, you move him 5 feet.
Stunning. It's going to go more toward... Sorry, let me swoop this. I want him going this way.
Okay, he'll still be on top of you if you do that.
Alright, then whatever you did the first time is perfectly
Okay.
fine. Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry.
Stunning strike, it needs to roll a con save. DC's 15.
He will do that. Constitution. That's a fail. He's
Okay.
stunned.
I have 1 extra unarmed attack, which I am within range of this fucker, right? Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
now you
punch
can
that
stand
thing.
up, which is more important.
Standing up is half the movement, yeah?
Yep.
Then punch. 15
I
against Ghost
don't
Emoji.
actually know. Yes, 15 will hit the ghost.
Cool. 9 damage. It's magical for the purposes of my fists are awesome.
Gotcha. You
And
do
then
9
I
damage.
can move half my movement, which is a lot.
Yeah, it's still insane.
30. So I'm going to use that as a shield.
Alright, you
It is
will provoke an attack of opportunity.
No, I won't.
No, you won't. You're mobile. Never mind.
Chad. Chad ends his turn. Thank you, John.
Okay. He is stunned. You've attacked twice. Eric, you are stunned. I believe the stun ends at the end of your turn, as most stunning effects do. Yep. Alright, so you're stunned. No movement, no actions. LOL. Mortal Ascended is stunned until...
LOL.
Is it
The
your
end of
next
Chad's
turn or
second
his?
turn. Yeah, the end of it, Chad's next turn.
Okay, then he is
So Stunning
stunned.
Strike is done.
Sounds good. Lei Stung gets to go, sees that everything is going sideways a little bit, but I gotta play him like CK would. So CK would normally just make some attacks.
Run down mid.
No, that's what you do.
That's what I would
13.
tell CK to do.
The 14 will miss, unfortunately enough. And Recorus gets to go. Recorus looks at the ghost behind him, looks at his stunned compadres. He doesn't have any healing potions. He doesn't know where you keep your healing potions.
What healing potions?
Yeah, right.
I have all of them.
And then he will choose... The angel's still prone, so he doesn't get advantage. Dude, even with stun. What would he do? There's a ghost right next to him. I guess he'd move and then shoot something. We're going to shoot the ghost that did nothing this turn and say that Ricarus is going to kill him. And that's why he didn't get to act. A longbow. Thunk, thunk. That is a critical hit. 7 plus 8. He's going to throw a superiority dice to just roll 2d8 more damage. Alrighty, and that will indeed kill. Obligatory smite for Recorus on the crit.
Let's go.
That's 2 more arrows. Syl, you are stunned. You will end stun at the end of your next turn, which is now. The Champion Spirits go. Champion Spirits look at Recorus, who are killing their ghosts. It's time for Recorus to tank as the Champion Spirits. Greatsword, greatsword, greatsword. All hit, probably. Recorus, what is your AC? Your AC is 20, Jesus. Alright, so pop, pop, pop. Good damage. I don't think he has anything in terms of reactions he can do. I'm looking at his maneuvers right now, if he's got any defensive ones. He has Sentinel. Why does he have Sentinel?
Lamau, Sentinel with a bow.
He's got
Sentinel's
Sentinel
pretty
with
dope.
a bow. Rally Parry! You can use your reaction to expend 1 superiority dice to reduce the damage you roll. Yeah, I guess he'll do that now. And evasive footwork. When you move, you can expend a superiority die and add it to your AC until you stop moving. Doesn't matter. He also had ambush, but fuck that guy. Alright, he will use parry to reduce the damage by 1d8 plus 5. So 12 on that damage there.
Good for him.
Yeah. Okay, so he's going to suffer 28 32, 35, 40, 48 damage. And then I'm just going to subtract. That's 36. Okay. Record is still looking pretty sharp here. The next one goes to kill Lei Stung. Lei Stung. I love playing D&D by myself, guys. He will hit once for 12, have 2, 6. He's realizing that this may be a pointless part of his existence and move soon. This Shadow Spirit comes to stun lock you. How many times it can do this? It will see if it can stun you again with a 1d6. Please tell me I rolled a 6. Nope. Alrighty. No one is stunned right now that it can see. And you are all spread out. So it is just going to walk up to Recorus, and instead of making him whisper and do another saving throw, it's just going to attack you. Attack! I think a 23 hits Recorus. Or not Recorus, Raric.
I have 11 AC.
Then suffer 10 psychic damage. Starmont, give me a death save!
Okay.
Roll 20.
Do it.
Do it
You
now.
won't. That's a fail.
He didn't.
Chad, it's your turn. At the end of your turn, this guy will no longer be stunned.
Cool. So it's stunned, so I get advantage on all my attacks, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna hit it.
And you auto crit if you hit it.
Yep. Stunning it.
Cool.
Well, no, I guess it gets another save, right? Con
I don't know what
save?
you mean, but roll another d6 real quick.
Okay.
Alrighty, 13 points of damage.
You mean to ping stunning strike again?
Okay, you're just stunning striking again. Please subtract the key point. Con save. It will pass.
Damn.
Lather, rinse, repeat. I get 2 more of those.
They will both hit. Please roll me 2d6. Okay, so 14 to 20. And 2 more.
15. The
Oh.
first one will be it.
Alright, first one is it. It is stunned again. Bonus action?
The third
Magic
attack, right?
Are you doing flurry of blows? Or just a regular offhand?
Forgot I could do flurry of blows.
2 more punches.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 more key point for 2 more.
Roll me 2d6.
13 hits.
It's...
Auto crit.
Oh, 13 does not hit, no. So we'll just take the 9 and the 2. Okay.
Auspicious damage.
I just assume he's gonna hit bro. He's got like +9 here.
Sorry.
I'm out.
I think I'm out of stuff to do, John.
I think you're out. I think you have movement, but that's it.
I'm not
Okay.
moving.
Raric, you're no longer stunned.
Yep. Fuck, what am I gonna do?
Got a ghost on top of you. It's like whispering things. It touches you, and it's like, join me. Become me.
Do I know if it provokes opportunity attacks to step away from this thing?
You know how opportunity attacks work, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a weird ghost thing.
It literally just punched you in the head.
Okay. Good to know.
Do something. Misty Step.
I don't have Misty Step.
Base.
Sure.
Healing.
You have Thunder Step,
Yeah, I do.
which is like Misty Step, but kaboomier.
Yeah, do I want to waste? Oh, wait, it'll hit a solo if I do
Don't
that.
worry about that.
Still's fine.
Yeah.
Still
That's
doesn't fear death.
Alright.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll Thunder Step. And,
Okay. I'm
90
just going to
feet.
click show spell description to see what it does. The range, 10 feet. Syl, you're making the save too.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
Where are you moving first?
So
Within
it's
90 feet.
within 90 feet. So
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'll move all the way over here.
Jesus Christ.
And then also 1 second. Where is
Con
it?
saves. Con saves real quick from me and Sil. Is this thunder damage?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. This thing is resistant to thunder damage.
Wow.
Rude.
Okay, it is 18 half to 9. Sil, you pass, so you suffer 9 as well. Yeah, that's it.
Oh no!
Any bonus actions, Mr. Sorcerer?
No, but I do have this. So that since I cast a spell first level or higher, and there's something within 10 feet of me, it can take additional lightning or thunder damage. I'm going to choose lightning. Equal to half my sorcerer level, so it takes an extra 5 lightning damage.
Okay.
And then
John, it's immune to lightning.
It is resistant, but I think he has the thing to ignore resistance.
yeah, I ignore resistance to lightning because of elemental adept.
Yeah.
But that's spells I cast. I don't know because this isn't really a spell. It's a
Then no, it wouldn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's my turn.
I don't think Heart of a Storm works here.
Why?
Because you cast a spell and immediately teleport, which means it can't be within 10 feet of you if you're that far away, right?
I mean, he's casting the spell to teleport, and it deals the thunder damage when he teleports from a location.
Yeah, it says whenever you start casting a spell.
Does it?
Yep.
Yeah, whenever you
Oh,
start
okay.
casting.
That is important key phrase that I seem to have missed out on. Then yeah, it'll deal 2 more damage.
Kind of
Both
nice.
lawyers win again.
The lawyers win for 2 damage, yes!
Hell yeah!
Yeah!
Get
We're doing
Alrighty, Mortal Ascended is stunned. His turn ends. Leishtung keeps fighting. He'll be the one to take down this champion spirit. Never mind. 13 more points of slashing damage. Rakoris is a baby. Do I meme? I think I might be memeing.
Monday, you might as well.
Yeah, true.
Monday meme time.
First of all, he's gonna second wind. Second wind is that D10 plus fighter level. He's a 10 fighter. $18 health. I should just edit his token. Plus 18. He will then step away, provoking an attack of opportunity, but first he is going to use evasive footwork! Look, if he's not here to use his shit, I'm gonna use his stuff for him. D8. Wait, are they D8s or are they D10s? Have I been...
I'm pretty sure it's a D10.
Which
Yeah.
are D10s?
Yep, D10.
Is it D10 at level 10? When does it increase in the dice size?
I don't remember, actually. I think it might be level 6.
I'm
Because
looking
that's
it
when,
up.
like, it's either level 6 or level 7, because that's
At
when
10.
you get the...
It is at 10, so he gets them now. I've been ruining his damage, but whatever. Roll D10 for 5 extra AC, bumping him to 25 AC. He will step away, provoking an attack of opportunity. He will miss. He will then walk up over here, and then he is going to shoot this guy in the head several times. And since he is right next to it, instead of far away from it, these are at normal. I believe
And
that's how prone works.
Well, he's stunned too, right?
Yeah, there's a weird thing about prone is what I need to look up. Because there's
I'm
a
pretty sure
way
if he's just
you don't...
prone, it's... To my knowledge...
It has to be within 5 feet of it.
Ah,
Oh.
Since he is not within a threatened square, he is not having this at disadvantage, so he does have this at advantage. And if he hits, he crits.
oof.
Wait,
Damn.
no, he's got a short sword. He's just gonna fucking stab this guy with a short sword instead. Short
Wow.
sword plus 1! 26. Roll me an extra d6. Someone.
Not it.
Oof.
Okay.
Wouldn't have been me. Not it next time.
Short sword again! 23 will hit.
I got this one. As soon
It's
as
gonna
it
be
rolls.
enough to kill
Let's
regardless.
fucking go, Gibby. That is how it is done.
Recorus ducks out of the way of a great sword, boop, and then walks up, draws his short sword, longbow in the other hand, and just stabs this guy in the back and hits his heart. The angel explodes, not having gotten a turn due to this fighter's insane ability to knock shit out of the sky. He looks at Chad, asks who's the narc now, as Syl gets to take his turn.
Yay! I'm so mad. I wanted to kill him so bad.
I know.
All right. Well, we're just gonna move to about right now.
Okay. Are you gonna heal Runt before he rolls a 1 and dies next turn?
Dying, by the way.
Oh, that's right. You're a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the guy with all of the healing potions, too. Oh, you'll use your action. You're gonna use your action no matter what. Equal to your level, which I believe is 11?
Yeah.
Alright, you heal for 11 hit points, Gibby.
Yay!
Any bonus actions, Syl?
Would handing him a potion be an action or a bonus action?
That is a
I have
free
one.
item
I have
interaction.
one.
You get that for free.
Oh. Well then for a bonus action, I think we're gonna just kind of play it safe. And where are you? There it is. Far step it.
Okay, you will cast Far Step. You can teleport in 60 feet that you can see. Where would you like to go?
Oh god, there's another fucking ghost I just
Nope,
saw.
I forgot. That one was not a thing.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, there's a fucking third one, bro.
Wait, oh, is that one not one? The one that was south of us?
Yeah, it wasn't real. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that's fine. We're still
I
gonna
was so scared.
we're gonna get a little bit further away.
All right, you guys split up for the ghost. Choose a new target. Okay. Champion gets to go. The champions all suffer. 1d10. Nope. Well, all right. Big deal.
They're still here even if the angel's gone.
That's why they're taking damage.
Got it.
Oh god, that's like a summon elemental.
Indeed. Did it see Runt get revived?
Please, bro, I'm still on the ground. Leave me alone.
Perception.
And can I roll stealth?
Oh, Syl, roll sleight of hand. It doesn't
Okay.
matter what Runt does here. Matters what Syl did. Alright, he's gonna see that Runt got brought back up, was handed a potion. Take this, Runt! And he steps down and will attack you at least once. At advantage, critting you.
Fucking damn it.
Please go back down. He looks at Syl. Can he reach Syl? He's a slow ghost. He will instead move back to Recorus, having just enough movement to stab him twice. Fadoo, fadoo. Hitting once for 18. Yeah, it's fine. He won't reduce it. This one will just continue to hit Leishtang because they're in an epic duel of the fates here. Hitting once for 18 half to 9 since he is not below half health. Shadow Spirits get to go. We ruin Gibby's life one turn at a time.
Hey, at least all my saves reset. Smile.
True. Let's see if it recharges, if he can stun you all again. He cannot. Oh, fuck. Am I gonna meme on Devin? You know, it really liked Devin. I think I'm gonna meme on Devin a little bit.
No.
40 feet of movement.
You gotta be
Brings
kidding me.
him how close? Is that within range?
Imagine
That's not
teleporting
30
away
feet.
from the party.
Alrighty, Whispers of Compulsion. Please make me a DC 14 Wisdom save or suffer 2d8 plus 3 psychic damage.
God damn it. Wisdom save.
Alip.
Boop.
Good. Suffer
Shitty roll.
2d8 plus 3. 11 psychic damage.
I am still alive.
You have to use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack, but there is no creature for you to attack, so that does not happen.
I don't. Oh wait, I do have a dagger.
Stormrot, death save. Very nice 9 that I saw in my secret chat. Chad, it is your turn. There's a ghost attacking Rickarus, Leishtung, and Rarick. What are you doing?
Oh shit! A good dead guy. Run over top of this dead thing. Chew. Chew. Flanking rules don't apply, but I'm gonna
It's
say that
fine.
I'm flanking anyway.
This thing would have burst into light and exploded.
So, you know where this is going, John.
I think so.
There.
The 13 hits. The 1 does not.
The 13, I will use a chi for a stunning strike. DC 15 on the ghost.
Okay. This is the wrong token. Let me go to this guy. Doop. Easy pass. Are you doing
A
it?
19 will also proc
Is it-
chi.
How many
Stunning strike.
fucking chi do you have here?
10. I have 4 left.
Okay.
That ghost
he
is stunned.
is stunned.
You know what? Let's use Flurry of Blows. I'm down to 3 chi, and I get 2 more attacks. Boop, boop. Are those hit and
The
crit?
19 will hit.
D6. Wow!
For
Total
11.
worth. That ghost is stunned.
Yep.
I'm good. I'll wait right here.
Or Eric, you're being psychically assaulted. That's you, Devin.
Oh, sorry. What? I dazed out for a second.
You're being attacked by a ghost at
Yeah.
range.
I am going to cast.
Be right back, guys.
How hard do I want to go? Is the question.
So hard.
I'm going to cast my favorite spell, Sean.
Okay.
Big B's hand with the largest text box fucking ever.
What the fuck, dude? I'm gonna
Okay,
ignore
and
everything
giant.
after it says make a grapple, because this thing cannot be grappled.
Okay, yeah, but that's not the only thing the hand can do.
God, that's so much. It hurts my eyes.
I'm about to just delete the spell, Chief. What does this spell do, man?
It creates a giant hand, John.
What do you
Okay,
mean?
and
I'm
then
gonna
does
cop-
what?
I'm gonna copy the part that I'm gonna do. Okay,
Okay. Please do.
Oh,
there we go.
make it go away, John. Make the bad
I
go
can't.
away.
There's too much. This scroll bar is huge.
John, make the bad man go away.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Okay, this one. Forceful hand.
Attempts to
Can the
push
hand
a
move this?
creature. Hand pushes the target up. Does this do damage at all?
No.
Okay. Can you do something that lets it do damage so that you don't waste my time? It has 15 life here, bud. I'm sorry. This can't be moved by force.
Ah, fine. Okay.
It doesn't explicitly say shoved, but it says grappled, prone, restrained, paraturfied, It
That's
cannot
not
be
sure.
moved. It's a ghost.
All right. Oh, excuse me. I will do. Here, wait, where's the Clenched fist. Okay.
You wasting
Here.
time.
I got me clenched fist. Okay, we're doing that one.
Okay.
Clenched fist.
Make a spell attack.
Got
You've
it,
seen
got
your
it.
game statistics. Unbelievable.
It's a 20.
That hits.
Alright,
Roll 48.
19 damage.
Wow, you kill it. Good job. That's way better than pushing it, I feel.
Well, I would have pushed it like fucking 100 feet is the thing. Because
Oof.
it's 5 times my spellcasting modifier, which is 5. So
Okay.
that's 20. Wait, that's only 25
5
feet.
times
fuck.
5 is 100. Yep.
Wait a
Glad I
minute.
came back for that.
Wow, good one. Take your movement, Rarick, before I take it for you.
Alright. Boom.
Okay. This guy is a corpse. Lei Stung attacks, screaming out obscenities, and how dare you touch my dog. The 19 will hit for...
The hand's still there, by the way.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care. How dare you send me a chat box, do something that doesn't work, and then do something that does. Rekorus gets to go. He sees that he can stab this ghost at advantage and do double damage, so he's going to do that with the short sword. Thunk, thunk. The 18s will just hit. Someone roll me 2d6, please. +4. Man, we need to get someone else to be rolling that there, Nick.
Sure do.
8 + 8 + 4 is often 20. He's still above half health. Syl, it's your turn.
Oh my god, I could. Oh,
Runs down again.
where's his body?
Same spot
Where
it was
you
before.
left it.
Yeah, all right, that's
Just
awkward.
holding a potion in his limp hand.
All right, bonus action over to him, I guess.
You teleport with Far Step as your bonus action.
Free action and within free action plus action, giving him the superior potion that I have.
You want to heal him with a superior potion?
Yes, please. And then,
okay. That is your action, not a free action to apply it.
Oh, I meant like to grab the potion. That's the free action, and
Okay.
my actions to give it to him.
Sounds good. 8d4 + 8, please.
Okay, roll 8d4 plus 8.
Yes, sir.
Oh. 8d4 plus 8. Unrecognized command. Oh, okay.
Flash
That's
roll.
why.
30 points of healing. Big healing on Runt.
Damn.
As the juice goes down your throat, Runt. What do you think about getting absolutely shit stomped by these ghosts?
You know, Runt just remembers the one other time that he dealt with ghosts and how he managed to talk his way out of not fighting them in an Ulathayan temple because he knew he would get his shit stomped. And this is what happens when you don't talk your way out of it.
It's true.
Really quick.
Yeah.
Will whispers in his ear, "Lay the fuck down."
True. This ghost does math 25. He's just doing some repositioning.
I'm gonna take my action or my movement, and I'm gonna be in front of him.
You want to be in front of him? That's so sweet, because he's going to take an opportunity attack to get killed. There we go. 25 hits for 13. They also suffer D8 for existing without their conduit. For 4 more, both suffer 4. -4. This guy's been dead for a turn. He's off a GM layer. This one got obliterated. GM layer. Alright, this ghost comes to kill Syl. Syl, it will say extra damage. Ignore the extra damage because it's less than half health. Missing, and then hitting, and then hitting. So you suffer 12, and then 13.
So that's 25.
That's 25.
Okay.
Shadow spirits are dead. Runt, you're finally getting a turn. How does it feel?
You know, I was told to stay down, but I've never stayed down before.
You can't keep down the clown.
Instead, what I'm gonna do is, I guess I'm laying on the ground. So I'm gonna, I'm gonna do some kind of meme move where while on the ground, I am going to steady aim
Okay.
I'm gonna reach for my special dagger. I'm gonna steady my aim while on the ground, rolling onto my back. And then I'm going to stab into his little tootsies.
Okay, please make a normal attack.
Not just a normal stab. Bonus action, steady aim. Main action, booming blade.
Oh. Very nice. Yeah, is this just your regular +3 dagger?
Yeah, just,
Okay, no one can see
regular.
it because you're rolling in secret for some reason.
Oh, I had that for my death saves in case I died.
Yeah, 21 will hit though, because I can see it.
No sneak attack because of disadvantage, but...
Well, there's an ally within range, right?
I have disadvantage. Disadvantage cancels out. If you have disadvantage, you can't get sneak attack.
Fair.
Fun fact. But I do get thunder damage because of booming blade. So
Nice.
4 on top of that, and an extra 2d8 if he moves.
Cool. Chad?
Punch the ghost.
Punch the ghost. You crit. Roll me 2... Well, you're critting no matter what. Roll me an extra d6 for both times. Or all 3 times, I guess.
The one already has one because it's there.
Ah, true. True.
So
9
10,
plus
16,
8.
26 and 7 is 33.
33, thank you much. Rarick.
Where's my grasping hand, John?
Here.
Here. Okay. Damn. So as bonus action, I'm gonna move it 60 feet here.
Okay. Here, I'm just gonna bring back the ghost token and just use that instead.
Oh my god. Bring the ghost donkey, John.
Soon.
I move it 30 feet here.
Okay.
And then I cast the all-powerful spell, Magic Missile.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who are you targeting?
This guy right here.
Just for a
2
regular
damage.
first level spell?
Yep.
Alright, roll me another 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
We always roll it. I don't care what Jeremy Crawford says. Sounds good, Leishtung dog boy. How dare you run from me, he cries. And comes to stab this man in the back. Oh, this guy's no longer stunned, is he? Hell yeah, he may actually get a turn. Leishtung attacks twice.
Oh my
Critting
God.
and then super failing. But that
Reality of man.
crit. How much damage is that? 19, 25?
25.
Mhm.
Yep, 25.
Quick maths. He's at 4 hit points. He may die next turn. Rakoris does the same thing, but now just for normal and no crit damage. He stabs. He misses. He stabs again. He hits for 7. Come at me, knave, he cries. Syl, it's your turn.
Battle caster, I can still do cast a spell at this one in front of me, right?
I don't know what you're asking.
I'm not. I won't have to roll at disadvantage.
Depends on the spell.
It's Eldritch Blast.
It would be at disadvantage because it's a ranged spell attack and there's an enemy 5 feet in front of you. But you have 4 step right now, so you can just teleport away. Like, if you teleport 10 feet, you could hit both these guys, no problem.
That's true. All right. Thank you for that.
No problem. I believe 4 step is not concentration, right?
No, it's not. I
Okay.
checked because I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
after
I
got
vaguely
shot.
know the spell, but you're good. Just make your attacks. 22 will hit and kill this guy. The 15 will miss on the second guy, and so will the 14.
Okay.
Unfortunate, but this guy is up. He turns around and gets revenge on Chad. Chad, what is your AC as he attacks you 3 times?
18.
22 will hit
Just
then
do
for
one?
10, not 6.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it does say that extra damage. That's its turn. However, it suffers a d8 for an extra 1.
Man, we're just getting bombarded with crap rolls tonight.
It's true. Stormrunt! You are prone still.
Yeah. I'll get up from prone, putting my dagger away, and taking out my short bow. No
Okay.
steady aim this time.
Good.
Just a regular old short bow attack.
10 misses. Chad!
That's it.
Punch. That.
You
Goes.
crit! Crit, and then 7. 7,
21 total.
15, 21 points of damage. Okay, Rarick.
Ghost is still up?
He's still up. He's a tanky. He's a chonker.
I'll wait here.
He's a ghostly champion from a different
I will,
time.
hang on. Where is this? Is it this? No. Where the fuck do I get to do a dodge action? It's not Step of the Wind.
Yeah, something defense,
Disengage or
flowing
dash.
defense.
It's patient defense, I think.
Yeah, patient defense. That's what it's called.
Aha!
God, I am
Yeah.
accessing the data banks of my mind. I hate
Beep
those.
I'm dodging.
Sounds good. You start dodging, Lei Stang. Like a murderous dog comes forward. A
Wait,
pit
you just skipped
bull
my turn.
sensing a child.
Wait, John, you just skipped my turn.
I know.
What the?
Really?
Damn it. Alright, now you can take your turn.
Okay, my hand is gonna go over to the ghost.
Okay.
My Bigsby's hand.
Oh my god.
All of text.
Rekoris moves in as you read that.
21.
Rekoris stabs at him with a short sword twice.
Wait, no.
Fuck, he
13
actually
damage from my
misses and
hand.
you kill it. Fuck.
Yeah. Go.
Okay.
hand.
The ghosts go to the GM lair as they are dead, dissipated. Wisps of ethereal particles begin to float into the air slowly, their forms disintegrating. As you all look at one another, Jerome's head, having ducked back out of the hole, says, "Good job!" and then vanishes as well. Combat is over. We are going to take our first break here. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey guys, we're back. How's it going?
Unprecedented banter.
Truly unprecedented. We are back. Your combat has ended. The angel is dead. Runt did not get to see that happen at all because he was unconscious for most of the encounter. But when you look around, you don't see a thing you wish to get revenge upon. How's it feel?
You know, seems very similar to like every single combat encounter I've ever been a part of. Either I'm not fighting anything, or I'm down on the ground unconscious for the entirety of it. So really nothing's new here.
Fair?
I shot a single arrow, then some guy walked up to me, and then I blinked, and then the whole fight was over.
Absolutely obliterated.
Nothing new in the slightest.
Chad, you look at the dissipating particles of your enemy, not having any proof to your kills, but knowing...
Angels dissipating?
Yeah, they're all gone.
All its items? All its gear?
Uh-huh.
Guys, I think that thing was summoned.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, no, it certainly was.
Yep.
That's what the whole Destry thing was about.
Oh, good talk.
Yep.
Hey, you're awake.
Yeah, I'm finally awake. You were trying to cross the border too, right? You and that thief over there? And he points at Ririk.
What's the... What?
Huh?
What?
How long have you been out for?
About 6 seconds.
Oh,
No, definitely
yeah, well,
12.
That's enough for this angel to fall from the sky onto me and died shortly. But anyway, you're fine. We're good. You good? We good? Chad will pass a finger in front of Runt's eyes to see how his eyes are doing.
His eyes split in different directions.
Yeah, you're great. That's supposed to happen. Perfect.
Oh my god.
Kushima, you look funny.
What do you mean, friend?
Never mind, let's keep going.
Hey, Ririk, how are you doing over there?
I'm doing pretty good. What's, you know, almost died, but thanks for asking.
It's just like, I think I smell something, bud. Did ya
Huh?
poo yourself?
No, it's just the lightning. You know, the lightning sometimes give off a smell that
Can I get a persuasion check on that, please? I just don't feel like I believe him.
Sure.
Alright.
Give me an insight roll, Sil.
Just roll good. Oh,
He's not lying,
Damn it.
but there is something in the air. Maybe the ghost, as part of its like screaming ability, just ruined your nostrils. Maybe
True.
there's a horse here that pooped and then walked away.
You know what? It's probably the sulfur from the angel going poof poof.
Indeed. It did kind of explode into a mini fireball. Ooh, hello. So what are you guys doing? What's the plan here? Are you just gonna move along as if nothing happened?
Oh, we gotta take a long rest. We need to find somewhere to hunker down.
We gotta get to Mystere before we take a long rest, I think,
It's
because
true.
we're in the middle of the wilderness, so we just gotta keep going, I think.
I mean, I'm good no matter what. I'll keep having the hut up so we don't have to worry about all those issues at night.
Very fair.
Chad gets a nap. He'll be fine.
That's what you think, Chad. Guys, you've been wandering in the wilderness for just over a week now. It's been pretty rough these past couple of days. Recorus and Chad have been scrounging for food scraps and water. But John's going to fast forward our calendar a little bit here. Just to save on some time. Less rolls. Break the minutia that is slowly dying in the wilderness. I need you all to decide for me how many wounds and exhaustion levels I'm going to make you suffer. And by decide, I mean show me your moves. I need 3 Constitution saving throws from the lot of you. Yes, all at once. Everyone just all at once without thinking.
Go.
Not
Already said do
declaring.
it.
You said do it. I did it.
You did it. Alrighty, your DC to beat, I still haven't looked up because I need to find Recorus and Leistung, is 15.
Hey.
Hell yeah!
I
fail
passed
all
every
of them.
single one. I passed every single one.
Chad failed probably 2 out of 3. I could
I
save the
failed.
third.
I failed 1/3.
1?
I can save the one.
Alrighty. Rarick got a 25, Bran got a 9, that's 1. Rarick passed his saves. Bran got...
22. Wait, do
Yeah,
I?
I'll just say
Oh,
mine. I failed all 3 of mine.
Ah,
I get one more.
you need one more. Alright, so
Ah.
Bran suffers 2, Rarick's fine.
Hey.
It looks like Rumble Roar failed, all 3 of his, as well as Runt.
How many days was that, John?
I'm hand waving days, and I'm. Let me do the mechanics first.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just wondering about short rest.
3. None. No short rests. Yeah, go fuck yourself, loser.
You had your opportunity last time.
Recorus suffers 1 level of exhaustion, we will say. Let me do all of their stuff, and then I'll come back to you guys. I'm sorry, but...
It's fine. Go play D&D with yourself.
yeah, I'm just jerking it over here.
Ugh.
Where's the tracker for exhaustion? On.
You have to enable it. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's not
I
auto.
did. Okay, for every failed throw, you must choose to either suffer a wound or a level of exhaustion.
I'm taking all 3 of mine as wounds.
Alright, please roll me 3 hit dice and subtract that by your maxed HP.
Okay. Now, since I'm multi-class, do I get to choose which one?
Highest first.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
also
I'll
going to do
just roll.
that.
I'll just roll 3d8 then. I figured I could potentially cheese that, but I thought I would ask and not be a shithead.
Chad is not looking good.
Woo. That's just from maximum, not current, right?
Max, yes.
Okay.
Chad's at a total of 5 wounds.
Nice.
97 minus 12 is 85.
Yeah, if I took any more exhaustion, I'd have disadvantage on all attack rolls and saving throws, which is really fucking bad.
Anyways.
I mean, true. I
I
don't do
hope-
anything. I don't do anything anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I should have just taken all of them into levels of exhaustion, just taken one more and just died.
Lamau.
Okay, Recorus, did you pass your saves?
How many times can you get fatigued before you die?
Six levels of exhaustion, instant death.
Oh, this was Recorus. Okay, and then we do our good friend Lei Stang. I closed the sheet out thinking I was done. 1, 2, 3. Alright, he passes. He's at 97 max HP from his previous wound. You guys travel for days through the wilderness. Eventually, you will hit a forest. The going is rough. At times, you will just find rats who kind of just show up, invade your camp at night, and then cut you. Many of you get injured during this as a razor rat gets wild, starts thrashing while everyone's asleep, or at least some people are asleep. Combat ensues. It seems that Ricorus is the lucky one out of you all, and Lei Stung is just too tough to be exhausted or wounded. For the rest of you, you suffer max hit point reduction as you get wounded. But finally, after days of traveling, you make it to Mystere. You're dehydrated, you are tired, exhausted, just generally, not just mechanically. And you look at a forest that has a semi-permanent mist that stands amongst its tree trunks. What do we remember about how to actually get into Mystere?
We just have to try to go in and then hope for the best.
Yeah,
No.
we're gonna go. We're either gonna get there or we're not.
It feels very reminiscent of somebody that I met recently. Of a certain younger Carly, where when you truly need something the most, that is when what you need will appear in one form or another.
That sounds like fantasy hocus pocus to me.
Pat
Wait.
says, there's a tree in my back, right?
That's pretty neat.
I know. We probably need to get that figured out. I haven't looked at it in a while. Is there anything sticking out? Does anybody see any leaves?
No,
I
but
don't know. It sounds like you're barking up the wrong tree.
well,
Well, next scene.
Let's go. Walk
I got
into the
nothing.
forest.
Rarick, desperately on the cusp of death, feeling his 6 hit points that remain. A small flickering barrier that is about to fail.
I have 10 hit points actually, but
Subtract 4.
okay.
Bitch.
Bitch.
All right. I guess. Why?
Because you're an asshole? And it's Bully Devon Day. That's what Mondays are for.
Every day is bully.
Man, someone should clip that. Post that. I have 10. Subtract 4.
You know, I set out for the whole combat, but really it's Devin who's getting the short end of the stick.
Oh, fuck.
hey, John, when we finish this campaign, can we do like an award ceremony and one of them being like the most grilled, and like we just do like a montage of like every episode of like him getting ragged on? It just flips.
Yes, 100%.
Hey, if someone wants to go to the YouTube videos and find every single time we dunk on Devin and make a compilation, I am more than willing to help you do it.
We'll put in the small text in memory of.
Yeah. In the arms of angel.
Too young.
Holy shit.
It's like he's still here, guys.
Oh, that would be bullying. That would be great bullying. Oh my god.
Have a natural gift, John.
You do. That was fucking funny as hell. Rarick wanders into the woods, tripping over a twig that impales his leg. His shield raises to defend himself, now flickering even more. Runt, Chad, Syl, Leishtung, and Ricorus, who still doesn't have a nameplate, shrug, and I suppose follow in?
Can you recap the last 10 seconds? I was busy doing definitely not a clip.
Rarick walked into the mist without any precautions, no rope, nor is holding anyone's hand.
Is he gone?
Essentially, yeah. He's heavily obscured.
I was assuming everyone was going to walk with me.
Never assume anything. Ever.
Hey, Jarek?
Rarick does not respond.
Huh.
Guys, he
think
might
he's gone.
actually be fucking gone.
Runt starts clapping.
I push one.
You push
I
him.
fall over.
He falls to the ground.
I want to see if he disappears just by going in. You know, I want to see if I push him in he really disappears.
Runt. Do you go in?
He pushes me forward, and I fall face first in the mist.
Runt vanishes.
Huh. Well, I learned something in school once, Chad, where
Don't try and push me. I swear to God, I'll break your hand.
for science, you must constantly do something to make sure that the hypothesis is correct.
H-Stone
grab.
grabs Chad by the shoulder, gives him the, it's gonna be okay, and then hoists him up and yeets him into the woods.
Well,
Recorus
Stone
looks at
picks
you
me up.
all.
Go ahead.
He sees the writing on the wall. Rarik's already gone, who his uncle asked him to look out for. He shakes his head. I guess we're going in without any precautions, like every time you guys do something. And he walks, accepting his fate, much like how Eric will accept if his character just dies again.
I'm not gonna lie, that gave me chills. Like you would have gotten a great, like an Oscar for that. You
Bill,
said just
you are delaying the inevitable. Wei Stung looks at you, having thrown his best friend into the mist.
after you.
He grabs your hand and
No,
begins
no.
to drag you in. Give me a strength check to resist if you dare.
Can't I just use bar step?
No. No short rests have occurred. You don't have any spell slots. 18 is not enough as he drags you into into the mist.
The one time I actually score fairly well on a strength saving throw.
You would have gone in regardless. You all enter the mist. Rarik, you're probably a little more terrified, so we're going to start with you. Because you walked in thinking your team is going to follow you. You look back, and you're like, those sons of bitches didn't follow me. And you start walking that direction.
Yeah,
thinking
I'm not
like,
even
oh,
surprised. I'm
I
like,
stepped
yeah.
2.5 feet into the mist. Where the fuck are they? And you keep walking for like 20 feet, and the mist keeps going. Rarik, you're alone, Rarik.
I'm just like, guys, come on, not again. Just tell me where you are. Come on,
It's like
guys.
walking in a fog cloud. Your voice is muted and echoey.
Oh. I assume they're just playing a joke on me, so I'm walking and trying
The joke
to find
becomes serious.
what do I have? That I can do with some sneezing.
2,000 years later.
Go ahead.
Oh. I was just going to. Never mind. I was going to cast a spell, but no, I'm not.
That takes us a moment to light a cigarette.
Let's focus on Rarik real quick. We'll come back to Chad, who smokes now.
Yeah,
Rarik,
I'm gonna. Yes.
your friends aren't here.
Huh.
You start thinking about all the things you can do. The destructive storm magic, the Bigby's hands, the magic missiles, even your cloak of flying seems
gonna
to
do
weigh
something,
heavily on your shoulders.
I'm gonna do something. Yeah. This should work, I think. I am going to cast Bigby's hand. And I'm gonna use Grasping Hand to pick me up and put me up so I can see, like, over the tree line.
You get close to a tree, summon your Bigby's hand. How long does this last for? A minute? Such a long description for
1
a
minute.
spell that lasts 1 minute.
That's 10 rounds.
10
John,
rounds.
60 feet
Oh,
around.
You walk up to this tree trunk. You look up. The mist is too high to actually see the canopy. But you see, like, the limbs of the tree, and they're like, oh, in theory, you could climb that as well. But instead, you summon a magical hand, which scoops up. You do a little leap to land, or maybe you cast the spell, fly 10 feet, and it catches you. You then tell it to rise up, and so too does the trunk of this tree. You can no longer see the floor of the, or what we call the ground, obscured by mist. But the tree trunk continues to grow at an even pace with you. And you spend 5 rounds going up, and you're like, oh shit, I'm going to take fall damage and die in the woods if I go any higher.
Yeah, I'm going back down.
Okay.
I go back down, just wasted a 5th level spell slot, and I'm like, that didn't work.
Fair.
I guess I'll just start walking in the direction.
Okay.
it's like your father was right.
No. Say that.
You start walking.
Has it been a week since
No.
the Maelstrom stuff?
You cannot get a long rest while you're outside of the city.
I'm not saying long rest. Just saying it hasn't been a week.
Then yes.
Because I believe it says 1 hour per week. Doesn't say. For long rest.
That's fine.
Okay. Yep, I summon my cloud mount and start zooming.
You will find that it is rather hard to get it up at all. It's as if the mist is keeping it down. You can still fly super fast. So you're just kind of sitting
I'm
on
not trying to
a
go
nimbus
up. I'm
cloud,
staying
just
close to the ground.
swooping tree trunk to tree trunk.
Looking for my friends, looking for the way out, looking for I don't even know what.
Indeed.
Just moving, schmoving.
Yeah. You look. But what are you looking for, really? It's not your companions of a team you joined less than a month ago.
Oh, definitely not. Those guys hate him. I think he's more looking just for respite, like rest. He wants to find the town just so he can finally get some rest, and he's tired. Very tired man. He's looking for the prince so he can finally prove his worth.
Rarick, you travel into the woods, into the mist. And soon enough, you will find a house made of gray stone with waterlogged wood supporting it. The roofs are heavily tiled, shingled. There's a little signpost outside. And your family's insignia. But before you get to interact with this, we're going to jump perspectives. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I believe it was Runt who was second to go.
Yeah.
Runt, you're in the woods.
Yep. I look around, and I suppose I see no one. I hear no one.
You hear and see no one. It's as if you're in a fog cloud.
Runt sort of just looks around and sighs contentedly, almost as if happy to be alone for the first time in a while. And he's going to close his eyes, embrace the fog, and just start walking with his eyes closed. Imagining where he wants to be instead of looking for where he wants to be.
Okay.
Does he run into anything?
When you... Well, yes. But also, Runt. Where do you imagine yourself at? Because I would like to imagine that not all of us are meditative machines who can just... Suddenly, I'm no longer thinking about anything. When I'm taking a walk, I'm thinking in an inner monologue or through a series of images what I want to do, my plans for the future, something that I dwell on, past mistakes, regrets, what could have beens.
Oh, absolutely. He's not like going full monk, like Shaolin monk, where he's like forgetting everything. Like he's imagining all of the things that he wish he could have done differently and was hoping had been done differently. He's thinking of Destry and the failures there, how close they were to success and yet how far they fell, to Ugarest, to resulting in probably one of the bloodiest civil wars that the continent's history will have known, simply because they were a tad too impatient, and losing what is effectively all of his friends, either to death or to abandonment, which is something, one of the main reasons why he didn't want friends in the first place, was because he was afraid that they would inevitably leave him, which all of them have now done at this point, one way or another. So now he's just walking through, his mind racing. He imagines the sounds of rain, even though there is none. The thoughts of returning to Maelstrom for a second time. And the thoughts of how memorable the first time was, and how he simply had wished he was with the people he had lost there, and before, and after. Now, all he hopes for is to run into somebody he knows. Someone who might give him any level of comfort where he has had none for several months, talking with and traveling with people he could scarcely call even acquaintances, for in the blink of an eye they seem to appear and disappear like grains of sand in a washing
Okay,
tide.
now you're getting... Now you're pushing it.
I had to throw a little bit in there to see how far you'd let me go. But yeah, that's what he's doing.
You said a lot, and I'm trying to pick up on, like, the most important thing that you said. Friendships, comfort, all of your failures. You are walking through this forest runt. And you think for a moment you heard something behind you. The shuffling of dirt, grass, the sediment that sort of lines this forest floor which your boots crunch against. And as you hear the shifting of stones, the moving of dirt, you turn around and see a very familiar, but now almost long lost, distant memory of a horn begin to move out of the ground. But before we complete your scene, we're going to move to Chad, who is lighting up a cigarette. Having been yeeted by his friend Leishtang, you light up, wince for a moment. What do you do, Chad?
The first time in a long time, Chad doesn't move. Chad's hurt. Chad forgot that he had something in his back up until recently. Because it's been a while. You know, Chad fought a dragon, right? Chad's been busy. Chad's got a lot of loose ends he wants to tie up. He wants to get his spine back. But really, he just wants a fucking beer. And as Chad takes a drag and begins his slow walk forward, galactic north, he's imagining the tavern, which we've definitely not ever given a name to, of the Brotherhood and Fist. with the barkeep, whose name also has never ever been given,
Mhm.
who always knew Chad, knew exactly what he wanted. And Chad just wants to take a nice long nap because he is very, very tired. And he continues walking and smoking.
It is... I won't say hard road. Chad's come a long way. He's traveled the wilderness before. He's fought and killed a dragon, for freaking sake.
Right?
The blur of activity that was your time in the murder death squad feels like a lifetime ago now, Chad. Even though it's only been like a month, maybe less than a month since you rejoined the raid team. Only recognizing Syl and Lei Stung, truly. The solitude that is your existence. You used to have a strange family unit of your gang, run by a barber who taught you how to throw a punch, which you have now vastly surpassed in achievement and strength or skill. And you look for that inn, that bar, oh, that beautiful, wonderful place that essentially became your home, or the closest thing to it. And sure enough, walking past a tree, you will see it. The old street light beside it, the lit up sign having been flipped on to show that alcohol can be purchased here. A dingy little hole-in-the-wall tavern that you slowly begin to walk towards.
Chad quickly turns around and turns back. Has anything changed, John?
No.
Chad was picturing the exact same space with a giant pile of money, but apparently that's not going to work. So he presses forward.
As you reach the door and begin to push it open, we will cut to Syl. Syl's a man who has no wants, who keeps on giving away things, making friends with demons and the like. Lei Stung yeeted you into this shitty fog wall. You didn't want to go in, but here you are.
We didn't like it.
You draw a face on your finger with an ink pen. Talk to it for a moment.
I'm ready to get happy. No, so basically this is still the entire time, and mostly just trying to figure out how to do while walking, how to do rounds.
Rounds?
Yeah, like row, and then someone goes row, and someone goes row, and then everyone just kind of goes right after each other.
But you're trying to,
like the three of us.
You're just trying to throw your voice as much as possible.
Yeah. So that way, there's three of us.
Are you doing it in harmony?
Yeah.
I love it.
He's a soprano. I'm a tenor. I'm a bass.
At one point, Syl, while fucking around with your vocal cords, walking aimlessly through the woods, you will hear a voice call out to you. Perhaps in your mind, or perhaps vocalize truly. Row your boat! And
Finally.
it is shocking as it continues as you fall silent, no longer doing it yourself.
Well, at least I figured out how to throw my voice.
It's true.
Sill's tired.
Yeah. How many spooky, scary woods has Syl been in before?
I don't remember.
Yeah. You've been in quite a few sticky situations. Where did it all go wrong, Syl? You're now a weird bird half-breed demon. You're drawing on your fingers because you don't have any human connections anymore. You literally have a guy named Jesse enslaved in your hobbit hole house to create potions for you.
But he kills at karaoke night. You know, I was thinking about that, and I genuinely believe it was probably when I agreed to even start doing this shit with that damn wizard.
Ozark?
Yeah.
Man, that was so long ago. That was back in Sanctuary, wasn't it?
Well past Sanctuary, too.
Yeah.
Nothing can kill Syl. That's his belief. He is immortal until proven otherwise.
Yeah. Syl, you walk through the woods, this memory lane, taking you down a small, almost natural path that is formed. And there, in the mist, within the woods itself, stands no object, no structure. But there's a clearing up ahead. One where the mist does not dare surround.
Oh, thank God I died. I'm gonna start running towards it.
You run towards it. And as you get towards it, you will hear a very unmistakable cadence of a voice. And John is truly reaching back now to a meme long lost as you hear the cocking of a handgun like a revolver. Hey, man! And as you stare at a vaguely familiar frame you haven't seen in over 3 years, we're going to jump right back to Rarick. Rarick, you see your old house.
Yeah. I'm confused as fuck, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right. Think Rarick are obviously either going crazy or it's some byproduct of this weird mist shit. So he's gonna walk up to the house and it's like, obviously I'm supposed to do something with this, and knock, knock, knock.
It opens. For a moment you think Argyle's opening the door, but you don't see him. There's no soy latte, and it's not raining. You look around the forest, still misty, the trees' trunks still piercing towards the sky.
I walk in.
You walk into this house. Yeah, it's just like you remember it. Not the one you entered, but a few weeks ago, when you invaded your own home to interrogate your father and potentially kill him. But the one from before you left on your grand journey years back, which inevitably led you to the Tyrant's Court. It's warmer here.
start walking around. I'm gonna go to my old room.
You go to your old room. It's just like how you remember it. There's a little, well, there's your bed, first and foremost. Much larger than when you checked it but a week ago. It feels bigger. You look at your closet, your wardrobe of all the nice clothing that your mother and father worked so hard to have you wear. You see your first ever arcane focus, the starter wand. You remember how happy you were when you could display your lightning might across the world.
I look under my bed for where I kept my legendary +5 arcane focus. Is it there?
Yes, it is. You find a plastic cylinder that has one of those like stars that is just like tied up with ribbons that your mom made for you when you were like 3 years old. It's like the tube is made out of cardboard as well. This was clearly some arts and crafts thing. And at the very on one of the sides it says like your name on it, even though your mom did most of the work to help you. And then it says like +5 next to it.
I definitely pick that up. Take it with me. Or try to pick it up. Is it real?
Yeah, you can interact with it.
Yeah, I pick it up.
Doing so gently, knowing that it is forever in danger. Who would make a wand in Maelstrom where the main component is paper? If you ever took this outside, it would immediately be ruined. Just waterlogged, absorbs water, and it would crumble.
Yeah, I just put it in my bag for safekeeping.
Can't just do that either. You have shit in your bag. It'll crush it.
Oh,
It's made out of paper.
Fuck. What do I do? Is there
You
a
hold
box?
it. That's all you can do. You can just hold it. It's collected dust as well.
Damn. I start looking around the rest of the house. I go to my parents' room, maybe?
It's locked.
I knock?
Yeah, you can knock on it.
Safe answer.
Nope. Then again, you were never allowed in your parents' room when you were a kid. They were pretty quick to stop you from invading their room during the night whenever you got scared.
Yeah. I start wandering around the house looking for anything.
Yeah. Who is your favorite? Who is your most consistent, like, family member? Was it Argyle?
Probably Argyle. Either that or my uncle.
Oof. Yeah, with your dad working and, you know, your mom cared for you, but she was quite absent in your adolescence once you got, like, old enough to not need a constant caretaker.
Mm-hmm.
I think Argyle would be, like, your greatest companion. And although you expect him to be somewhere within this place, you head to the kitchen, and you don't see a soy milk latte, nor the espresso machine that he used to make it.
Huh.
As if Argyle was never here in this house.
What the hell? I'll start calling out, Mom? Dad? Argyle? Anyone here? Anyone home?
You call out, and you don't recognize your own voice for a moment. Because it sounds much more juvenile. As you start looking around, realizing this house is much bigger than you immediately recognized. You look down at your much smaller hands. But before we continue Rarik's little adventure, we're going to jump back to Runt. Runt, a large, king-size stag beetle's horn bursts out of the ground and earth. And holy shit, it's Kushim's head. And then it's Kushim's arm. And then it's actually Kushim. digging his way free from the ground. You found him at long last, Runt. Your greatest friend, your most trusted ally. The one who pushed you and put you in check when you did something wrong. And also, the one who caused all of your problems.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna have a hand on his dagger, ready to unsheath it. Still entirely unsure what this thing is before him. And he's going to walk very slowly, very cautiously, one step at a time. Watching this thing, this mimic of Kushim, very, very carefully.
Hey, friend Runt! It calls out cheerfully.
He tilts his head, confused, stammers for a second before asking, "How are you here?"
I've always been here, Runt.
And
Do you want to know a secret, Runt? We have so many secrets we need to share.
You do love secrets, don't you? He'll continue to inch closer and closer. That grip on his dagger loosening ever so slightly as he kind of falls into like a lull as he gets closer.
You see that Kushim is how he was last remembered. He even has good old Neat at his side, your old companion from the Tower of Hephaestus, which he put within his scepter, his arcane focus. He, with his weird 3 bug fingers, like, moves towards you a little bit, waving happily, and points to the mist and says, I've been trapped here for who knows how long, Runt. I'm so glad you're here.
He looks to where Kushim was pointing, and then looks back. Why are you here, though?
Well, when I left, I had to hide. And Mystir was so mysterious, filled with secrets, that my father told me to come here.
He thinks for a moment, choosing not to ask the obvious question, but instead follows up with, and how long have you been here, exactly?
I don't know. The sun doesn't set. I've been living in the earth for most of it.
Yeah, that tracks. Lots of fun rocks in the earth, I would imagine.
He nods his big stag beetle head.
Is there a place you've been staying here, Kushim?
Yes! He gestures towards the hole that he has just crawled out of. One that looks far too shallow for him to dig within, because it is technically his genie lamp mechanic.
Ah, right. I forgot that's the kind of warlock he was.
It's true.
He just kind of looks at the hole and says, huh. Well, I suppose there is a lot that you don't know. A lot that I have to catch you up on.
Please, let us sit and speak as friends. I've missed you, Runt.
He'll fully release the grip on the dagger sheath behind him, and he'll just kind of sit, slowly closing his eyes again.
You do so. As we move to Chad. Chad! The door has opened. No one is in the good old tavern where the Brotherhood of the Fist often lingered.
Ah,
The
good.
nameless barman, whatever his name truly was, is not there. But it's fully stocked, fully furbished. Oh my god. The lights are on. There's alcohol on the back rack.
Chad inspects carefully. Is this perfect recreation? He knows something fucky's going about, but the fact that the barkeep is gone is already throwing him off. This is not
It
normal,
looks like how you remembered it.
but the barkeep is gone.
The barkeep is gone.
I call out, barkeep.
There is no response.
Double the volume. Barkeep.
There's still no response.
Free booze it is. I grab a bottle of my favorite, some sort of scotchy scotch, because I'm going to try and take a nap. This is a bar, right? This is like an inn as well? Rooms
Is
upstairs?
not an inn. This is purely to drink.
Is there a stairwell that leads to the upstairs where the tavern keeper would live? Secret room, secret door. Chad's looking to
There's an
Get
attic
drunk.
access, but this building was a single-story structure in my mind. It was much wider than it was tall.
Okay. I had it taller. Yeah, Chad will see if he can get up into the attic and find a place to cozy up for the night.
Yeah. You find the little, like, rope thing that drags down the ladder. You take your bottle of scotch, and you
Pull
start
the ladder
to
back up.
head up. You pull the ladder up too. It's great. It's fantastic. And you drink yourself into a stupor. And after some amount of time, sleeping, resting, and whatnot, you will come to hearing, like, muffled celebration.
John, canonically, can I look through the ceiling slats to find out what's happening beneath me?
Not just canonically. It's the only way. As
Fuck
you
yeah.
start shifting the light
dun,
piercing
dun,
through the
dun.
lower half into the attic dusty, you peer inside and you see the barkeep, your friends, the Brotherhood of the Fist cheering, celebrating without you. They're pulling shots, they're drinking beer, surrounding the big center tables that you always took up and took over whenever possible. Give me a perception check, Chad. What are they celebrating?
John, is this still going to be at disadvantage because I'm exhausted?
Sure as shit is.
Okay.
An 11. You close your eyes, you listen, you peer down, slowly opening one eye, and you begin to make out a fairly familiar tune. One I don't think Chad has truly ever heard before, just the recreations of.
He has the
Ray
lyrics, but he can't
team,
read them.
Ray team, da 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 da. They're
Chad peers
cheering.
around, unsure if this is a memory or if this is the current time. He's looking specifically for Le Stung. He's looking
Not
for
there.
Igor.
Not there.
He's looking for the crazy clown lady who once held his place.
Nope.
Chad's confused, but he'll listen for another 30 seconds before busting through the roof.
You try to bust through the roof. You can't pry open the attic, though. You try to find the door, but it seems to be gone. You don't find the roof access. Do you have, like, a flashlight or a...
On how
Torch?
sturdy does the roof look in all of the different places? Because I'm just going to jump through it in slow fall.
Well, there's not a hole to fall down through. You'd have to punch it. You'd have to break it down, break it open.
What if I jumped really high and cannonballed through it?
Yeah, you can jump up. Your head will be sort of crouched down against the rafters that support the rooftop. But you, like, start stomping on it. But the cheering and singing only get louder, Chad. As if drowning out your attempts to join these dumb fucks, your friends, your essentially family.
Chad pauses. Thinks for a moment. And while I vamp for a moment, John, what does this yield? Sorry, Chad pulls out his cube of pissed off radar to examine and see if anyone's mad at him within 30 to 60 feet or something.
Yeah. Something's pissed off at you, Chad.
Chad waits for a break after the chorus.
You do so.
Chad gets as loud as he humanly can. Well, I heard you wrote a song without Chad now. I think that is really quite wrong. You know that Chad has done plenty now. I heard he killed a fucking dragon. And then back into fucking.
You shout, trying to join the chorus, trying to join your friends in some way. But if they hear you, they ignore you. And you will begin to hear clearly a slapping of the table as someone gets their attention. And as you peer down into the slats once more, Chad! You see yourself entering the establishment. But before we continue with you, we're going to jump back to Syl. Hey, man! Wake the fuck up, man! Get the fuck up, man!
I'm here. I'm here.
You cry out, Syl. As you see Heyman.
Hey, man.
The guy you abandoned in Sanctuary. The one who threatened you and your friends with immediate gunshot wound death. He's sitting around a campfire. He's got a little stick, like, holding some sort of, like, insect on it that he's cooking.
What you cooking there, hey, man?
What's it to ya? What are you doing here, man?
You know what? I honestly do not know. I thought I made a left. Apparently, I made a right.
You sure did.
So it looks like you made it out, huh?
Sure did. After the rats came, the birds kept fucking everything up. Not that you fuckers were there to stop them.
Yeah. But good news is, no more taxes.
Swear you're wrong. I'm taxed in other ways now.
Oh.
Hey, man, have you ever been a part of something that you believed in, only to be backstabbed by it?
Tenfold. Yes.
Why do you keep going?
Because if I stop, what is there to do?
Nothing.
Exactly. So you gotta keep pushing. Gotta keep going. Otherwise, you forget who or what you were and, shrivel up.
Oh, I'm shriveled all right. I'm tired, man.
It's cold in here, man. Don't worry. Everyone's all shriveled.
He laughs. He cocks the pistol that he once threatened to kill you with. So long ago. Knowing now that you're essentially immune to bullets. You look down upon this creature who once struck the fear of God into you. Now so pathetic, now so weak.
Can I join you?
Yeah. Come have a seat, man. We can shoot the shit and speak of all the things we did together.
You know, I still have some rations if you want some. Not the best, but not the worst. And I have some of the good shit. I hand him, one of my jugs of Daddy's Happy Juice.
You hand him the jug of apple juice, or not a happy juice, excuse me.
Yeah.
And as he reaches for it, touching it, it immediately cracks and spills out onto the ground. You look at your alcohol, your beautiful, beautiful juice. Gone. Please delete it from your character sheet.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. I got excited.
It's alright. I was mean to wash it? I don't know where to go with that one.
Neither do I.
Hey, where are we anyways?
I don't know. I ran away. And now I'm here forever.
Huh. Well,
He tilts his head and then looks at the handgun within his hand.
what you thinking about?
Nothing.
When was the last time you took a nap?
A long time ago.
Are you ready to go to sleep?
He looks at you for a moment. And he says yes. But as he raises the handgun to his forehead, you, Syl, watch him vanish into a wisp of smoke, which is soon absorbed by the mist. Surrounded by this heavy, obscuring fog. It seems to only get denser as the trees vanish. The light gets dim and dark.
Am I able to? I
You
guess
throw up the dancing lights. 4 orbs, motes of illumination are supposed to come out. But as you see, the 4 orbs are their anti-versions. Rather than creating light, they are absorbing it. And as you hear the darkness, or as you see the darkness close around you, the mist now fading away fast, we're beginning to hear the sounds of distant cawing, a chorus of birds.
Oh, can't see really well. And does it sound like the birds are coming towards me?
Yeah.
Huh.
That or they are surrounding you. For each one that caws, another one answers twofold. And they begin to multiply into a screaming, murderous cacophony.
So I guess at some point it's gonna get to me. I'm gonna try to plug my ears.
Plug your ears, but it's in your head by now, Syl. Creating noise with your own mouth to drown out the screams of endless wailing and crying of animals. You can't help but feel yours twist and sound just like the ones that are haunting your existence. Your eternity. And we're going to jump to Rarick. Hi, Rarick!
Hello.
You're in this wonderful, beautiful house, and you're a small child.
Yeah. I'm looking down at my like hands and myself, and I'm like, "The fuck is going on?" I'm gonna
What
try to
the
leave the
heck?
house.
You head towards the front door, or the back door, or any door. And Rarick, when you reach the front entrance hallway, you see the front door is gone, having been bricked up. Drywall replacing it. It's now some weird sort of corner space.
Oh fuck, we're in Inception, boys.
I go to another exit.
You head towards the parlor where you know there is supposed to be a window, but when you head towards the glass, you think it's glass, and then you touch it, and it's not a window, but a picture frame. And it shows you, and you alone, staring out of a window that you once waited by for your parents to return. And it shows a collage. Every single window pane, a new picture frame of your solitude, your childhood of neglect.
I think this makes Eric mad. He like takes one of the picture frames and tries to like take it down and rip it.
You try to remove it from the wall, but you don't have the strength to. It seems super glued on.
Oh, that makes Eric more mad. He backs up and he's like gonna lightning bolt this bitch at 4th level because I don't have any 3rd level spell slots.
You raise your arcane focus. Your +5 tube of cardboard. The little star that your mom and you spent building. And lightning does spark. But not from the fake gemstone, the little star. But from the palm of your hand. And it shoots out sparks and then fizzles slightly, igniting the tube on fire. You drop it as it ignites, and as soon as it touches the carpet, the nice rug that your dad purchased or was gifted, that too ignites and begins to spread rapidly. Almost as rapidly as when you entered this house, Bum rushed his office and took your father hostage. The man whose respect you so longed for. Maybe not even respect, maybe just the attention.
So the fire's spreading across the house?
Yes.
I go upstairs and look for more windows.
You
So I'm
look for
waiting
more
out of here.
windows. You rush to your room. The window is gone. There is just a portrait of you standing alone that someone once did a commission for, but the parents that would sit in a chair or stand beside you are gone from it. You watch as that begins to burn, you outpacing the fire, running away from your room. You head towards your parents' room door, but it's still locked, and as you slam your body against it, you quickly give up until you reach your father's office, which as soon as you touch the handle of, it opens. And there you see him, tied to a chair that your friends had graciously pushed him on, staring at you as if expecting you to come through the door.
Dad?
Your voice has returned to that of a man. Your father continues to stare as the fire spreads around and behind you. What was the last thing your father said to you before you fled?
I don't think Rick remembers the exact words, but it was something.
What do you
about him being
think?
something
Yeah.
about being a disappointment.
You will always be a disappointment. What did he mean by always? What did you do that made you do a self-imposed exile maneuver, abandon your family, and flee Maelstrom?
I don't think it was any one specific thing. I think just Rick growing up never lived up to the great standard of like nobility that his father and mother were accustomed to. Like in school, he was never getting the best grades, and like he never progressed as a spellcaster as fast as everyone else. He didn't start even casting spells until shortly before he left. And when it came time to like bully like the little underclasslings to like get whatever they wanted, Rarick always failed at that. One time he even got beat up by one of the lower class, which is like a big no-no for the nobles.
A failure of expectations. A weakness within Maelstrom. But never once did your father or mother give up on you. You fled this house, Rarick. Much as you are trying to do now. There is a window behind your father. You see it. You see the outside. You see the mist, the forest. But you have to pass him. He's not blocking your way. He's tied to a chair. But are you really going to leave now again? What do you do, Rarick?
I think he walks up to his father and like says, "Dad, what are you do? What's going on here?" Tries talking to him.
Your father will speak as the flames surround you. Covering the walls, the floor, they burn. Your energy shield is protecting you. You are suffering damage. You know you are close to death. Or at least unconsciousness and then death. Your father, tied to his rolly chair, looks at you. You didn't have to leave.
You made me. And then he jumps out the window.
You slam into the window. The glass cracks and shatters. But as you fall, blaming your father and running, the mist covering the ground seems to expand. You have jumped out of this window before, or metaphorically anyway. You actually ran out the door last time, I remember. You still feel the heat around you, even though no fire burns. And you can't help but, as you shield your face away in the periphery of your eye, you see your father's silhouette standing in the flames of the home which you caused.
I think Barrick just like looks to the sky and starts screaming. Like, ah!
You fall and fall and fall as the mist consumes you. Runt!
Hi.
You've been talking with Kushim. He tells you all sorts of things. Lovely things. And he asks you questions about what you all got up to. How is Nav doing? What's Yugu been up to? What about your new, the old companion? Good old, oh fuck, I'm forgetting the wizard.
Meager.
Meager. I wanted to call him Merv, but that was Bugbear. Meager. He asks you what Meager's been up to. If you got any replacements for him, because you know he left. You know, not under the best of terms. What do you tell him?
Runt just sort of sighs and gives a more... He gives a very, like, narrative response. Not really being direct or conversational, but more of, like, this is the story of this person that you knew. Here is what happened in their life, the things they went through, the people they met, they saw, and this is how they exited. Being very, like, uncharacteristically descriptive of these people that he knew, going very, very much into detail about their successes, not so much about their failures, but kind of like, almost like he's seeing things not from his own point of view, but describing them to someone else, like a weaver might.
Yeah. During your talks, Kushim has been picking up stones and is writing on them. His form of taking notes, as you are familiar with.
As we know, yep. Runt will take a stone out of his pocket. It's glowing, and it's white. And it seems to be completely iridescent. And he looks down at it fondly. And he offers it to Kushim.
Yeah, he'll look at it. What is it?
His name is Kevin.
The Ioun Stone, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
He's so surprised, and you hear Neat being vocalizing. You've heard Neat before from the Tower of Hephaestus, and it goes, "Brother, you are returned!" And Kevin, this Ioun Stone, does not answer. And Neat pauses hesitantly and says, "Oh, you're just a copy." Kushim pats, physically strokes the shat. No. His arcane focus.
What's that?
That was intentional, I'm sorry.
Good bit, good bit.
Good bit. Let's out a sigh. We've been trying to find more. More of creatures like Neat. I'm sorry. He tells his now telepathically communicating stone. He looks up at you, Runt. Lets out a sad sigh. Have you run into others like him?
Personally, no. There is Randy. You remember hearing the story about Randy? I believe we actually went there once with you around.
He thinks he remembers, but John doesn't.
It was before we went to Destry. We checked out Mokapuni along when we first got like meager.
It's coming back to me.
Yeah, the first time we actually couldn't take short rests because
Yeah.
Mokapuni has no magic.
He nods.
We managed to get him activated, operational. I think him and Neat would have been friends.
Why do you speak in the past tense?
Because Randy is no longer reachable.
Why not?
Your friend, our friend, the Tyrant,
Friend
is
Tyrant,
not-
yes.
he's not the same anymore.
Oh. Were they right? The angel?
Not quite. They weren't right, but they weren't entirely wrong either. Deep down, he is just a person like you and like me. Flawed, but with his own ideas of the world.
I see. Well, don't feel too bad. I'm sure once Tyrant dies, or leaves, or goes away forever, I can reunite Neat with him. With Randy. And others.
Maybe. I doubt I will live long enough to see that, though. I'm very tired.
Then go to bed, Runt. He unfurls his bedroll, which is just dirt. He unfurls dirt from his bedroll, which is his bedroll, and offers for you to lay your head down.
I will lay my
Just
head
like
down.
old times, Runt. Kushim taking watch, being a weirdo, talking to himself, jumping into ponds when he shouldn't, digging up rocks, creating an old familiar friend, Lehman's tiny hut.
Can I do something, John?
Yeah.
Can I check to see if Kushim is an illusion?
How do you do that?
I want to touch the back of his shell. I want to see if he has the same traces. Feel the lines, the markings on his back, if they are the same as Kushim when I once saw him.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Disadvantage because I'm sleepy.
Sleepy, tired boy. You touch his shell. If he notices, he does not seem to register it or does not make a motion as you touch his back carapace. The chitinous formations, the grooves are smooth and bumpy. He seems real. But this is surely too good to be true, Runt.
Yeah. I'm just trying to decide something.
Between stab or no stab.
Yeah, really. Yep. Legit. I think he will ask Kushim one last question as he takes in a deep breath and he says, Kushim, do you think the Tyrant should stay?
Friend Tyrant was a good man. I trusted him. But I don't think the angels are wrong either.
And what did the angels tell you?
He shakes his head. Tyrant will hurt people. Lots of people. And the war is going to get much worse. That is why I will not participate in it. There is only violence ahead. I do not want to be remembered as a violent man.
No. I suppose you won't. And Ron will pull his hand back and just drop his arm to the side as he lays down and goes to sleep.
Runt goes to sleep. Kushim's hands touch your face gently. A small sign that he wishes to give you any kind of kindness that he can. And we jump to Chad at last, who watches Chad boisterously kick open the door, start dick swinging his way inside. Boys, I've got a job for you. We're gonna go make a casino called Sure Shore.
Chad chuckles to himself. Oh, fuck, this was such a good speech.
You watch as you begin to give your crew a speech, but you look at your crew being a more perceptive version of yourself. You're telling them about the future, your plans for Sure Shore. Once the war's over, colony. You're gonna make a casino town. Everyone's gonna come to it. You got the backing of Tulst. You got the friendship of a world leader. All you guys gotta do is come be its defenders.
You're gonna make money. Hand over Brotherhood of the Fist, and that brings the crowd to a fucking past me, of course.
From your memory, this was the case, but what you see before you is a reserved series of eyes looking at each other. A question is proposed. But you watch Chad go wild as it is done. He aggressively moves towards the questioner. What's his questioner's name? Brother what?
Brother Shitty.
Brother Shitty?
He got nicknamed after Schmitty, but we didn't like him.
Yeah, nobody likes this guy.
But he sticks
like,
around
"Oh,
because his
Chad,
older brother's in.
What do you mean that we're gonna own a town?" And Chad's like, "You don't understand, Shitty. You just don't. Let us do the thinking, okay? We're gonna make money. We're gonna get rich. We get to do all the drugs we want. We have the full backing of Tulst." And again, you are beginning to realize that your brothers, the Brotherhood of the Fist, are eyeing each other. Some of them are standing up, looking away, walking away. You don't remember that happening. But in downstairs Chad's aggressive manner, he doesn't seem to notice. He's getting the more aggressive boys, the dumber ones, the people who were quick to act in violence because it was fun, start to nod their heads. They're going like, "Yeah, this sounds like a great deal. Tell us more. Here's a seat, Chad. Sit in the center of our table as our leader." And Chad does. And you look down at them, and people are whispering behind each other's backs, like, "Yeah." They're nodding their heads. They're like, okay, they've come to an agreement, these guys who walked away. They rejoin the table. You had such plans, Chad, for sure. What were they? Was it so superficial of, once the war ends, we're going to own this city that we're going to build and just make it a gambling den?
The raid team also owned a castle.
You were going to build a castle?
Of course.
Damn.
Where else were we going to stay?
Who knows? That's why I'm asking you.
The plans, as we laid tons and tons of mithril at the disposal of Tolst, despite not being able to use it, check the VODs, was to make us a safe haven, was to set up an outpost for future efforts, and more ultimately, a place to retire, to settle on our laurels because we fucking earned it, and we murdered a whole hell of a lot in the name of the tyrant.
Yeah, it was... You're right. You paid for this town's construction. You were going to own it after the war.
That gave up skateboarding.
You gave up
so
the
much. Fucking
much.
Elemental, who was pissed that they built on his land.
But
it was
Chad,
more
you've
than...
seen how this colony ended. Abandoned as soon as its use was complete to the tyrant. Fully abandoned. Not only one structure stood at the very end, when people were just waiting there to be moved to Tolst from the ruins of a country, an archipelago now sunken into the sea. Your brothers weren't there. They left, perhaps long before. And you never once checked in on them. As soon as they were gone, you were like, they're gone. I wonder where they are. Never once investigated. Was that because you knew, the heart of hearts, that they were just doing it to get as much money as possible and left to go do whatever the hell they actually wanted to do?
Never would have thought the Brotherhood of the Fist was the traitor in Shore, because Chad would never have done that. Chad doesn't think like that. Chad is blindly loyal. He fought with the Brotherhood of the Fist forever, and just because he didn't see every single member, and particularly how much they cared for the cause or how much they cared for any particular motion, Chad did. So Chad went under assumptions of everyone does this. So, never came across Chad's radar that would have potentially been a thing. He never knew.
Never knew. He never cared to know, did he?
I don't think it was that he never cared. There were a lot of other very random tangents that Chad got pulled in. He always came back to the Brotherhood of the Fist bar and dropped quite a few hundreds of Tolst bucks every time he was there when he could.
It's true.
Sometimes times were tough. Sometimes he threw mithril at the table, just for fuck's sake, but he didn't think he had ever pissed off anyone so much by asking them to pull a favor.
You don't see anger in these cohorters' eyes. You see greed. The realization of opportunity. And your new, quite literally, ascended angle, your new perspective that is forced upon you. You don't see any, genuine smiles. There's no familial joy here. People went along with your plan because it was a good opportunity. And as you turn away, thinking about every single thing you did for this gang of fucking hoodlums and thugs.
Chad smiles. because he knows how the timeline works. And if you come in singing the Ballad of the Raid Team, someone's clearly trying to fuck with Chad, because that song was not written when Chad went and said that speech.
It's true.
So everything that he's seeing right now is bullshit. And Chad continues to drag on the cigarette that I'm assuming is still lit canonically, because I'm assuming it's been like 6.5 seconds.
No, you took a nap. You had to put it out at some time.
I've got a pack. I'm assuming I've got half a pack.
Yeah.
But Chad thinks this audibly, scoffs and goes, "This song was shit anyway. I can't believe I went and made up a fucking verse for this shit."
You turn away.
And then Chad thinks long and hard on two very distinct things: the general store and the secret smith.
Mm-hmm. You think about the secret smith. What did you learn from him? What did you give up?
I lost the ability to use maps and mess kits. I forget what mess kits was. I think that was the bullshit one that I just lost by anything. But maps?
How apt. Being unable to see where you're going. And also, not seeing what's around you. Even now, you turn away. You ignore it. You close your eyes, you start lighting up a cigarette. You wait out whatever sort of magical bullshit thing is fucking with you right now. You find an excuse to ignore it. You know you're right, Chad.
Chad lies down on his back, clips the goggles at night, just waits until something happens.
You'll wait. Time ticks on. The image is gone. The people below you leave. You hear the shuffling of the innkeeper until he too locks up for the night and goes away.
Can I leave?
There's no exit.
Chad pulls out his bedroll. Goes to sleep.
You go to sleep. And sleep Chad does. When we come back next week, we will see if any of you manage to escape the mist. Because hopefully CK and Eric will be here. And they all have to do their own little vision quest. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this very mysterious episode of the God War. We will be back on Saturday, since nothing is happening Friday, with the political team. We'll also be doing, of course, the Fable Table, where we are trying to do something in space.
Fuck, I love Among Us.
It's essentially playing Among Us right now.
Mogus.
Yeah. Guys, any shout-outs you want to make before we head on out?
Bran, you're muted, but I'm going to talk over your muted self and say, John, I really like how you juggled for an hour and a half 4 separate timelines flawlessly.
Thank you.
True.
I did enjoy that.
You didn't
Bran,
enjoy
you were
it?
saying, before I interrupted you, before you actually got to say anything.
Oh, I was just saying, my normal shout out, sup Satan.
Reminds me of the old Lamau team when we went to the Temples of Faceless and had character moments of characters who were not in our party.
True.
Shout out to the Friday team. I miss you all.
Fuck you, Rarick. And Devin.
Speaking
Guys.
of shout-outs to Satan, I am number 6666 on the leaderboard in Dome Keeper for Prestige mode as of earlier. Check my VOD. Don't
Oh.
believe me? Just watch.
Good
Yes,
job.
Satan.
I don't know what Dome Keeper is, but I'm glad that you have such a pivotal ranking.
John, have you ever played Candyland?
No.
It's nothing like Candyland.
Perfect.
Perfect.
All right, guys, we're taking off. Thank you all so much, and as always, don't die. Woo!
Peace.